One thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Angel Reese simply sent Caitlin Clark off the court with a full-court press after LeBron James gave him a no-look shout-out. It is accurate, yes. Angel seemed to think that the monarch ought to be deposed for backing a footballer from a distinct generation with a genuine range. She reacted like someone caught unfollowing their ex-Maduro. Somewhere in the chaos, people mistake respect for treachery. Get ready for a story about salt, stat padding, and the most pitiful return since high school play and group chat.
Not that many people that can relate to everything that she's been through. There's not that many folks that know what it's like to be in her shoes, but someone that does is LeBron James, right? And here is what he told Esquire when he was asked about Caitlin Clark. He said, I have a great deal of respect for her because I know exactly what it means to be drafted, to be the face of a franchise, and also get the scrutiny from a lot of people that don't believe you're ready for the next.
LeBron James, America's favorite sports prophet and part-time inspiring Instagram captionist, has decided to offer the world his royal approval once more. This time, Caitlin Clark, yes, the corn-fed sniper from Iowa who has been practicing his three-point shooting skills by watching the WNBA. To put it mildly, someone in Chicago is not ecstatic that, because of the ripple effect, the monarch has spoken. Additionally, the court is collapsing.
I don't really get too starstruck from people, and that was like a moment that I was like, I knew I was going to meet him when I was coming to the game, and that's like one of my idols. Like LeBron is the GOAT to me, so I don't know, it was just like a crazy moment where I got to meet him.
Now, let's offer the irony and flare this slow Myrtle train catastrophe so richly merits. LeBron determines he is to back the future of women's basketball with the Lakers' return to the postseason. There's nothing wrong with that. Is it present? But when you post a lovely fan letter on Instagram, you're doing more than just complimenting Caitlin Clark. You're basically slapping Angel Reese across the face with a crown emoji and yelling, "This is my rookie."
But LeBron James said, triple-double, basically. But I'm going to post it so you can see it. So here you go. LeBron James says, triple dub, CC, great way to kick off the season. Clapping hands. That's what he said. That's what he tweeted. Congratulate someone on a triple double. And this is the type of response the Crash Out Angel congregation is giving you today. They have lost it. I mean, if you need to go check some people into mental hospitals, a lot of people should get Baker acted right about now because they've all lost their minds.
And the timing was perfect. Yes, just as Caitlin Clark uses a triple-double to defeat the Chicago Sky. Angel Reese's team, Angel's outstanding 5 for 11 performance in that particular game likely left the court wondering whether she was the target of a personal vendetta from the rim.
Now, if we can translate this to a win, your team...
While everything was going on, Clark was selling popcorn in the stands and burning the Sky defense. Conversely, LeBron was in full cheerleader mode, tossing virtual confetti at a spelling bee like a happy dad. The man seems to have forgotten that Angel Ree even existed, that IT could be the reason Ree is. More shade than a solar eclipse is being cast out here, let's be honest.
LeBron James, triple-double CC, great way to kick off the season. Isn't LeBron my GOAT, but she didn't even catch exactly what Angel did last night and got killed for. I don't know what this exactly means, but by the way, this guy's actual content on the Chicago Sky, actual content in the Sky, is actually pretty good. I've watched a couple of his videos. It's actually pretty good. I can't lie. Like, I genuinely can't lie. But speak of Angel 2, LeBron triple-double, a real one. Thoughts on the Knicks. And straight away, you're seeing LeBron James. I'm 100% pulling.
Angel Reese's WNBA debut hasn't been very graceful. She came with an army of TikTok users and a huge brand. And more zero deals than actual WNBA minutes. Everyone was looking forward to fireworks. What did we receive in its stead? Fire drills, outbursts of annoyance, and a shooting percent that makes you wonder if she's being punished by the gods of basketball. Rather than being queen of the court, her first season has been more about struggling with air It appears like the Rim has a personal grudge that in the meantime, Caitlin Clark is draining logo threes like they owe her money while, just like on prom night, skipping over the hardwood. Furthermore, Reese is being teased on the field as a result of Kelsey Plum. Yes, that Kelsey Plum, scoring points and hitting Angel Reese with the notorious too small gesture. Following a layup. Too little in WNBA lingo means please go back to the practice gym and think about your life choices.
So, LeBron James is under attack himself now because he decided to shout out Caitlin Clark for her performance. There he is right here, triple dub CC. Great way to kick off the season. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do because the Angel Reese fans decided to come after LeBron.
It's likely that even Reese's reflection is muttering, "Girl, maybe take a pickleball at this point." When LeBron's post appeared live, the Twitter timeline exploded with nuclear memes. Now let's talk about the fans. Similar to Simba atop Pride Rock, LeBron adopts Caitlin Clark. Add a meme of Jordan crying when Angel Reese sees LeBron's post. The WNBA has more potent drama. Compared to Game of Thrones, since Elon tried to engage Zuckerberg in a cage fight, there has never been so much on the internet. Enjoyable.s, oh, what does Angel do? She responds with a slap that only a contemporary athlete can give, eye roll emojis. Passive-aggressive social media posts and side glances, so sharp they could cut a basketball in half. Because Angel knows how this game works. She turns into the Caitlin Clark movie universe's adversary. In the court of public opinion, LeBron didn't just support one team over another. The Infinity Gauntlet was given to Clark. From it,
the game off in the first few minutes, Angel Reese had played 8 minutes, 0 points, 7 rebounds. Not to mention she was 0 for 5 on layups. And with about 2 minutes left in this game, Chicago is getting completely blown out by New York, and Angel Reese has played the most minutes of any starter at 27. She is 0 for 8 on shot attempts. She has 2 points and 12 rebounds. So do you think the rumors are true that people just do not like to watch Angel Reese because they don't like her, or is it because she's not very...
But this is the worst part. Clark didn't even ask for it. Here, Caitlin is expressing gratitude to LeBron like a recipient of a scholarship. He is without a doubt the greatest of all time. When I was younger, I observed him. Angel, on the other hand, is probably continuously viewing the same scene as though it were a hostage movie. Additionally, keep in mind the actual salt in the wound. The fever beat the heavens. They not only defeated them. However, they were also made fun of .58. Isn't that a basketball score? That score is the outcome of someone failing to show up. They are quite skilled at the locker room score. Reese's team did not just lose. After stepping over, getting dunked on, and being memed into oblivion, they were ordered to pay for parking. To be fair, though, Rhea is making a loud struggle rather than just playing poorly. It's not a silent downer, but a full-fledged unraveling on television. Every missed layup also comes with a little controversy on Twitter. And the darkness of TikTok. If this were any other rookie, we would just call them growing pains. But Angel Reese wasn't a low-key entry into the league. She showed up with a tiny SUV-sized chip and a crown emoji on. Over her shoulder, she described herself as a gifted member of a certain generation. She advertised herself as the spokesman for the league. And she's now shooting like a sleep-deprived YMCA league intern.
Caitlin Clark did talk about some basketball in a sense during her time interview, and part of that was LeBron James. LeBron has come to Clark's defense on many occasions. LeBron, you know, the phrase is game recognizes game or real recognizes real. He has come out since she was in college, really, and supported her and talked about how she's the truth. He also said, you know, that the women of the WNBA, the reason for the changes they got, I think this was when the charter flight thing came out, was...
On the other hand, LeBron is giving him a virtual breast bump while he casually posts NBA 2K numbers. She's not trying to start a fight. Anyone trying to portray the antagonist will discover it. It irritates me that she is just playing ball, showing no concern, and letting the buckets speak for themselves. Because what do you do when your opponent doesn't even attempt to create any drama following LeBron's shoutout? In essence, Clark said, "Wow, thanks, King." That is so beautiful. There were no subtweets or clapbacks. Just a crossover that sent half the Sky bench to therapy and lovely sentiments from Iowa. Meanwhile, Reese is trapped in a never-ending cycle of missed opportunities. Why didn't he share my energy? The WNBA version of that is this: gathering of pals where one member unexpectedly takes center stage during breakfast while another pretends to have a stomach ache and dashes to the bathroom. But instead of avocado toast, it's jump shots. Instead of brunch, it's prime time basketball.
LeBron never messaged me like directly, but it's been cool to like just see his support of myself and the W overall. Like you can tell he really watches and turns it on, and yeah, like he's been a kind of a big fan of myself from college and now in the W. So I mean, he's the greatest basketball player of all time, so I think that's...
Now, let's be truthful to Reese's skill. That is undeniable. But right now, she's making more headlines than highlights. Ree hears LeBron say, "Not you," as he looks at Clark and envisions the future of women's basketball. Additionally, the numbers are correct. Ree is making bricks like this while Clark is amassing triple-doubles. She is building cheap housing while accruing technical infractions. You have to wonder whether LeBron secretly laments not treating everyone with the same level of attention, but on the other hand, LeBron loves winners. This is what he has always done. If you're on fire, he's your biggest fan. You're quite chilly. He continues to be encouraging, like restricting order distance, but from a distance. This is where it becomes tragically humorous. There are other people at odds besides Ree and Clark. She is battling both the LeBron-Clark fiction machine and her personal stat sheet. Furthermore, you might want to set up a sabbatical if the king and your own three-point percentage are some of your enemies. Reese may file a restraining order against ESPN's highlight reel. In this instance, because it's 90% Caitlyn, 10% Angel misses another bunny at the rim. When players on opposing teams are benched, like a spell, they start whispering "miss it" under their breath, and it works. You are aware of how terrible it is.
Guys, Caitlyn's cooking. I'm talking about Martha Stewart, Gordon Ramsay cooking. She is cooking everybody in the WNBA right now. If you don't know Caitlyn, here's a little backstory on her. She went to Iowa. She graduated from Iowa. She has the most points scored for a women's college basketball player ever. Not to mention, she has the most points scored out of any man ever in college basketball.
HBO might as well sign a contract and call it the Succession WNBA edition because the drama has gotten so hot. Due to LeBron's carelessness, Angel rescreens into the locker room like Kendall Roy did in Mid-Spiral. A post about her, Caitlyn Clark plays the calm, cunning Shiv, casually stacking points and magazine covers. To be fair, Reese still has time to alter the situation. She has the skills, the charm, and a substantial following on TikTok to execute a coup. But time is of the essence. This season is short, but the memes are immortal. She is about to become. TikTok slideshows with freeze frames of missed layups serve as a warning. And depressing piano tunes. Honestly, it appears like she accidentally enrolled in a masterclass called 4 Simple Steps to a Successful Rookie Season. Step 1. Enter with a college victory lap and all the hoopla. The second phase is to deliver stat lines that make your coach sweat through 3 polos. Starting a feud is the third step. With the league's new golden princess, who, incidentally, just got a blowout on Instagram from LeBron. Watch the internet make fun of you like it's Sunday brunch in step 4, and the most peculiar turn of circumstances. LeBron wasn't even trying to record a diss track or make fun of other people in this soap opera. He didn't even blink. He just did what LeBron does because he saw Clark's potential for greatness. He gave it a spotlight. Like someone hurled a firecracker into the group discussion, the WNBA timeline sprung to life. Just a mid-screw moment of pleasure. Nothing malicious.
Do you think it's fair for Angel Reese to be painted as the villain? We know what Caitlyn Clark has done for the WNBA. Last year, it was 22 WNBA games that got over 1 million views. Caitlyn Clark participated in 19 of them. So it's a fact that she's brought more viewership. But is it fair for Angel Reese to get painted as the villain?
Unfortunately, yes, because she does it to herself. You feel me? That's the game she plays. She likes to talk a lot of trash. She likes to, she's from Baltimore or something like that. That's her personality, right? She likes to get up in people's face. And you can do that, but if you don't have the game to back it up.
Oh no. Don't think the drama ends here. We're just in the first quarter of the season. More slurs after the game. Instagram shade, viral interviews, and